drchocolate.com, and you'll find them in these places. Now, the next slide talks about heart and brain. So let's take a look at these ingredients, and then we'll go in more detail as we get farther in this, as we have time. Xocai again, which is the dark chocolate blueberry acai combination. Coenzyme Q10. By the way, it received the Nobel Prize in Medicine a couple of decades ago. It's not like it's brand new, it's the only thing that's, no. These are all very well proven. Arginine, for instance. I have 3 filing cabinets with 3 drawers each just on studies from that one ingredient at my house. Coenzyme Q10. I probably have 4 drawers full of research on this ingredient, including Nobel Prize winning that it increases cardiac output. Your heart beats better and stronger. That gives you better function cardiovascular. That means less heart attacks, strokes, and better circulation. Here's one nobody knows how to say. Phosphatidylserine. The only thing you have to remember, that's a pun, about this ingredient is that in tests it improved college students' test scores because they had better memory recall by 22% in one serving. So if you want focus, if you want recall, that's the ingredient. Pomegranate, hawthorn berry, by the way, hawthorn berry helps rhythm of the heart. And vitamin E. We know a lot about vitamin E, but I'll tell you more as we go a little bit longer. Then the last one we have to look at for ingredients is the power antioxidant. This one's going to have a little bit more of the Xocai blend than the other 2, but we're going to combine with it grapeseed extract, resveratrol, which by the way is one of the strongest anti-aging ingredients that there is, and we have vitamin D, which is very effective as a vitamin D3. You guys don't need it as much as the rest of the world does, but that's for people who don't get enough sun. I know, it's California. Give me something that combats the sun. Okay, but the point I'm making is very strong here. 3 separate bottles. One for heart and brain, one for immunity, one is a powerful antioxidant. Together they make an absolutely terrific anti-aging product, but because they've been combined with the antioxidant that's identified by the USDA as the strongest antioxidant, you're now delivering what's the finest formulation of anti-aging, even more so. So when you look at other companies and you see their products and you see that they have 1 capsule with 4 ingredients in it and you're supposed to take 6 or 8 of that one thing a day, take another look at where the science is published and how much benefit anti-aging from these ingredients. This far exceeds anybody else's. And just so you get an idea how big the market is, 2 companies that I researched are selling more than 100 million bottles of their anti-aging capsules per year. Those are network marketing companies as well. So the market is absolutely exploding. Arginine. Again, I'll go quickly through some of this, but this is all scientific review. Helps reduce stress. Every one of these in parentheses is the medical journal that it's referenced to. If you want all of those, know that they're in the book. And if you want to see this exact slide with me presenting it and just hit pause, you can write all of these down on the website. Arginine helps improve kidney, liver, brain, and cardiovascular functions. Published, all of that is published in Nutrition, American Journal of Kidney Disease, American Heart Journal, Stroke. Coenzyme Q10 won the Nobel Prize for anti-aging. It improves cardiac output. It improves the delivery of oxygen to all the tissues it comes in contact with. In fact, I've seen it crushed up into a wet paste and put on gums, and red, purple, bleeding gum disease turns pink in 5 minutes because it oxygenates the gums. And it revives damaged cells. NAC, N-acetylcysteine, helps reduce stress and is beneficial to the organs of detoxification. Organs of detoxification include the lungs. We detoxify carbon dioxide through the lungs. Our brain, pancreas, heart, liver, kidneys, all of these organs are benefited as well. the lymph system in removing toxins from the bloodstream, and this is the ingredient that stimulates your own antioxidant production called glutathione, published in both of those journals. Grapeseed extract. This is published in the British medical journal called Lancet, and in the journal Age, and in Science. Grapeseed extract is 20 times more powerful than vitamin C, and 50 times more powerful than vitamin E. And it is an antioxidant that can protect the body from free radical damage, which may cause abnormal or premature aging. Phosphatidylserine. This is specifically an anti-Alzheimer, anti-depression, promotes healthy brain function, memory recall, while enhancing mood. If you're going to take an anti-aging product and you don't feel better, what's the point, right? Okay, not that kind of mood, but it does help take depression away, so that's how it improves mood. Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant. A high level of vitamin E reduced the risk of abnormal cell growth, published in Cancer Research Journal. You can see where that's going. According to the University of Munich, milk thistle works against the most lethal liver toxins known, and your liver is the organ that detoxifies your blood. It's the organ that's your best filter. So we're actually helping that. In fact, rats were tested, and we took pictures of and studied and published these, and what happened was when rats were given a poison that killed all 100% of them, then another group was given milk thistle so that it could make their livers work. Then they were given that same dose, lethal dose. 70% of them survived, even a fatal dose. So you can see how powerful this is. This is actually a picture from an electron microscope of the liver cells, and the important thing here is that what you've got is actual photograph in an electron microscope of the liver detoxifying poisons and milk thistle stimulating its function. Ginseng is for energy. I've written an entire book on ginseng and its benefits. Let's just say it boosts energy for right now and helps stimulate natural killer cells. There are other things here that are very effective. Ginseng has some concentrated ingredients called ginsenosides that are in the herb itself that improve mental clarity, that improve vitality and sexual enhancement. Resveratrol boosts immunity, is anti-aging, and longevity studies. The mushroom maitake is an anti-tumor and reduces immune suppression. So it reduces the problems associated with toxins that actually turn your immune function off. So it takes that off and allows it to work. The enhancement of natural killer cells and their activity destroys bacteria, viruses, and abnormal cells. The shiitake mushroom supports immune function that removes free radicals directly and regenerates normal immune cells at the genetic level, meaning the cells that have already become abnormal, and now your body is attacking itself in an autoimmune disorder. This can reverse the cause of that. Now the book Live Young with Chocolate by Dr. Pedersen, I think I know him, at least when he's taking the right stuff, should be here in a lot more. I apologize that it's not. But no, all of these facts are in this book. All of these reviews and then some are in this book. The last 10 pages are just medical references. The 10 pages before that are the tests that we just did, the balance, the eyesight, and I'm going to get to those in a minute, and the reflexes are all in that book. And the website is going to be given as a DVD if you'd like to use it, but I've been told nobody cares about buying a DVD if they can just click and paste off the website. So this slide's a little old here, but the web topics include these. These are already filmed and they're already available on my drchocolate.com. The topics are antioxidants neutralize free radicals. That's 7 minutes long. What is a free radical and why does it cause disease? That's 6 minutes long. What makes chocolate healthy? That's 4 minutes long. Antioxidants are anti-aging. That's 10 minutes long. Scientific review of healthy chocolate. I can't remember how long that was because it's been so long since I had my last chocolate. The next one is Harvard says chocolate reduces the risk for heart disease. The next one is oxygen radical absorbance capacity, ORAC. It explains that number on the side of the box called ORAC. Chocolate and weight loss. Flavanols versus polyphenols, because they're both listed on the box. You need to know what they are. Instead of going through it for 10 minutes, go to the website, take a look at it. If you like it and you want someone else to see it, click and paste. Chocolate and heart health, chocolate in the brain, antioxidants improve immunity, chocolate and athletic performance, chocolate and diabetes, dark chocolate neutralizes oxidative stress in 1 hour. The essence of anti-aging, and then I did one for 6 minutes, and it was why. Why I take antioxidants. So it was just my opinion, and it was based on facts. But I think my testimonial matters, and I think yours is more important to your friends, but I just wanted to put on there why I take them. Now, we're ready to do a visual acuity test. Who wants to come up here and play this game with me? Come on, somebody else. We already had some really good volunteers. We didn't laugh at them too hard. Okay, here's what we've got. This is very simple. As we age, thank you, as we age, our eyes get older and we just accept that we can't focus as well, right? We don't have to do that. So watch, this is how we test it. What you've got is one of those nice little tear-off sheet handouts. Could I have you hand me one? And I'm just going to show you, this is the page, and you're looking at this print. If you want to take this print, and I'm doing it on the back side because the front side's kind of tiny. What you're going to do is you're going to stare at the print and bring it up to your face slowly, and it'll reach a point where it starts to get fuzzy and in and out of focus. Stop right at that point. Okay, you get to try that. In fact, tear that in half, or give me another one. I'll get another one. There we go. And you're just going to stare at that until you get to a point that you can see where it becomes fuzzy. Now, some people, it might be out farther than their arm can reach. And that's the aging process, by the way. Do I have an arm extender? That's a great line. Okay, now, here's the deal on this. Okay, hold it right where it's exactly in focus, but not quite. Are there?
It's right here.
No, you want to bring it as close as you can until it starts to turn fuzzy.
What's her name?
Okay, everybody at that point? Now you take a ruler, and I know you all don't have rulers. Estimate your distance right now in inches. Now, what we're going to do for you, is that where you're at? We're going to measure right from the corner of her eye to the page, and hers is 11.5 inches. Is that where yours is? It was? Tell me where you're at the right place, right? Just hold it there.
What is that, 4 inches?
The light was better. You're at 12.5 inches. Okay, everybody eyes up here, pun intended. Okay, here's what happens when we get older. Our eyes get very, very rigid from that cross-linking and free radical damage. Our eye becomes thick, like our skin does, thick. Now, here's the numbers on the wall. If you look up at the slide, take a look up there. And you see you've got, in inches, what your eyes' age are. If you can do this, I tied you up, sorry about that. If you can get to 4 inches away, you got 21-year-old eyes because your eyes are focusing so close, they're still flexible. You made it, as I recall, 11.5 inches. So you're right at about a 45-year-old eye. You made it 12.5 inches, and so you're right at about, 48-year-old eye. Okay, give them a hand. Thank you for participating. I'm sorry I'm moving so quick. I'm about 30 minutes behind, can you tell? Now, with that in mind, are you taking a look at what this is and writing it down? Because a month from now, you're not going to believe this stuff is working. You're going to go, I don't feel any different. Then when you do that eyesight thing, you'll be like, wow, I might be focusing a little better. And if my eyes are focusing a little better, what about my arteries? What about my brain? What about my heart? What about my skin? So these are all ways that we've given you that are documented in medical journals to actually be diagnostic of your age, your biological or true age. Last one, skin pinch. This one's pretty controversial. You ready for this? Nobody has to come up here, but if all of you would like to participate, what we do is this. Hold one hand up with the back of the hand towards the ceiling. The other hand, join me now, pinches that hand hard and firm and holds it up about 1.5 inches and squeezes it until 10 seconds go by. 3, 4, 5. Keep pinching, because when I say 10, I'm going to say release, and you're going to stare at that hand until every wrinkle is gone. 9, 10, release. Stare at it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You want to get a number of how long it takes that hand to go wrinkle-free. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. By the way, if you make it to 35, you have 75-year-old skin. I forgot the count. Everybody want to do it with me now? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Okay, eyes up. Take a look at your scores up here. What you've got is the time and how old your skin is. Now we've got one more, and it's going to make some of you a little bit uncomfortable. But first, call out your numbers. 2. You've got very young skin. Look at that. Under 29-year-old skin. 10. 10. If you got a 10, where are you? 60-year-old skin. Yes. Ready?
13.
Anybody else?
13.
Okay, an hour. I love it. Okay, now, here's the point. In about a week, when you take these anti-aging capsules, in about a week, you can have softer, smoother skin. And the reason why? It's more flexible and it will return quicker. Now, here's one if you really want to shake some women up. Men, you can't pay attention to this, so find a spot on the floor 3 feet in front of you and stare at it while we women talk. If you want to have a meeting with the women and you want to give every one of them a little teeny mirror, and you want them to hold that mirror up to their eye, instead of pinching the back of your hand, right here, if you'll pinch this little baggy, soft, wrinkly part, and you'll squeeze it and pull it out like this, and they hold the mirror up to their eye, and when they see that that doesn't even flinch when they let go of it, you know just where they're going to run into your arms as fast as they can and say, "This'll work how fast?" Now, with that in mind, men, you can pay attention now. You don't know that happened, and you don't know that women talk about that kind of stuff. But honestly, if you want to see something that's remarkable right here, it's a very, very remarkable skin pinch test. Now, those are all documented. Those are all fun. Are they fun? But more importantly is now you're the first company that has the ability to measure using FDA-approved diagnostic tools, measure the age of your skin, your balance, your reflexes, and a month later you've got something to compare to, as well as this question and answer sheet. A month later, chances are good that number will change in a beneficial way as well. So this is the main reason we prematurely age. I'm saying this again, and the reason why is I want you to have in your own words a way to express in one sentence what this entire day was about. And one of those issues is free radicals cause cellular damage by stealing an electron. Antioxidants neutralize the free radical, thus prevent the cause of most chronic debilitating diseases, especially those that are inflammatory based. So what did I write on my slide? Damage from free radicals destroy the cells and the tissues and immunity and cause the deterioration of our health by causing stress one cell at a time. The average healthy cell undergoes free radical attack approximately 10,000 times. You've seen what it looks like, and this is a number 3 on it because this was a slide that I used to introduce the third web clip called What Makes Chocolate Healthy? And I got to tell you, God does. It was created in a method that it will work in your body because I believe the body will heal itself if you give it the proper tools. Who agrees with that? Yay, I know it. After 4 medical schools, I finally came up with a summary of all of them. I believe the body will heal itself if you give it the proper tools. We just have to spend all of our lives learning what those tools are and doing what we've learned. Then we can ask our Creator for the rest of the help, and that's when miracles seem to happen. So, cocoa has a structure that's important because it's dark. And the word flavonoid, like the word flavor, well, flave, F-L-A-V in Latin, means not flavor, but color. And the darker the color, or the darker the flavonoid, the more antioxidant impact it has on the linings of your arteries. With that stated, what's the darkest of all? Is it a blackberry? No. Is it a blueberry? No. Is it a cherry? No, the darkest of all is cocoa. And it fits right in with the science that suggests dark chocolate is healthy chocolate. That comes from Harvard. The best medical news in ages. Dark chocolate, not milk chocolate, is good for you. This is from the Journal of the American Medical Association. Dark chocolate has health benefits not seen in other chocolates. Harvard writes, dark chocolate contains over 4 times as many flavonoids as milk chocolate and has 20 times higher ORAC value. That's important because you're getting reports from all kinds of places. This one's from the American Association of Retired People. Well, should they be telling us what's going on in aging? Maybe not, but they sure have a vested interest, don't they? So here's what they report. Poor manufacturing of dark cocoa using too much heat and adding too much sugar and fat removes 80% of healthy flavonoids from the cocoa beans. They're interested because they don't want people to be shystered into buying a less expensive but poor quality chocolate. Healthy chocolate is cold processed, no sugar or other fats added. This is somebody you probably recognize. He's a movie star. I got a picture of him off the internet at 1994. Another one in 2008. He just doesn't seem to be aging, does he? Doesn't seem to be gaining weight either, which tells me weight loss is a significant part of the anti-aging process. Again, cumulative cellular damage determines a person's age at death. Very few individuals, if any, reach their potential maximum lifespan. They die instead prematurely of a wide variety of diseases, the vast majority being free radical diseases. That's from Denham Harmon, and he is the father of antioxidant publications. He published this in 1954. That's how long they've been studying this. So if you want to be younger tomorrow than you were yesterday, antioxidants play a role. This is Dr. Harmon, and he took a study to prove antioxidants. He put them in rats. Gave a bunch of rats rat chow. I know that sounds funny. That means I have 10 minutes left if you wondered why I was pointing at him. Because he told me I only have 10 minutes left was getting the hook out. So he took these rats, and then he gave another set of rats antioxidants. And the ones that got antioxidants, they lived 40% longer. In human time, that's 40 years healthier and longer. That's where he got this idea. So what do we have today to document that? NASA. NASA sent